Oof, I've been doing this for a while, so this tastes horrible while it's cold. Hi, and welcome to my channel. My name is Sophia, and I'm talking about my reading plans for 2021. Really weird to say, to be honest, but that's just the thing, I guess. So let's get into it. So I think I want to talk first about my Goodreads challenge for this year, 2020, and then maybe see how well I will do for 2021, I guess. Like, okay, because I started uni last year, I was like, I will have no time to read. So I put my Goodreads challenge to one book because I felt like I wouldn't feel stressed if I had that. And do need to reach a number of books. So far, I've read like 95 books, so I guess I kind of did well, even though a lot of those books were manga, because why not? I really like it. I should probably make a review of one of my favorite mangas, or just talk about it. Just not review, just talk about it because I could talk about it for hours, days. So good. In any case, let's just forget that for now, and I will think about it at some point. So yeah, I put my Goodreads challenge to one book, and I've read 95. It's currently on 50 instead of one because I felt like it was just stupid to have it at one. So yeah. And for next year, then I think I will kind of do the same. I don't know how much time I will have because of all this COVID thingy happening. Um, I don't know. It's stressful, and who knows if I will have to stay at home next year too, just as this March. So I don't know. It was a kind of bad moment in March, like when the pandemic started, because I didn't get any reading done. I was just so stressed with uni. So who knows if it will be the same this next year if the same thing happens. So I think I will put maybe the Goodreads challenge at one or two, or like maybe 5, 10, not much more, because I don't think I will manage to read so much, or at least I don't want to stress myself. And then for a more personal type of challenge with my own books, I currently own 66 unread books. And I know there's a lot of people out there that has a lot of, well, a really big number of unread books. But 66 books for me is just a lot. I can't deal with that. I'm usually at 10 books or less than that. Unread books on my shelves. So 66 is just horrible. This actually happened this year. Well, this year I started uni because I didn't have as much time to read, and I still kept buying books more or less at the same rate as before. So they just kept piling up. So my plan is finish some series. I currently have, let me just count them. I have them over there. I think there are 9 series I can manage to finish next year. So it's 20 books more or less. I want to finish, or like, yeah, that is like the biggest part of my personal challenge, so to say. Just finishing series. I love to finish series. When I actually like the books, right? So I really want to do that. And when I manage to do that, or maybe just between series or books, have some fantasy standalones that I really want to get to too, and some continuations of series. I actually don't have that many of them, but some of them might be like the Discworld by Terry Pratchett. I think I own four, three, four. It's four unread books in that series. And I love that series. I love Terry Pratchett's humor. Sometimes it's a bit hard for me to get into them, but that would be another talk for another day. So yeah, then I have the rest of the books, because I think that is like more or less 40 books. I have just with that, like the standalones, the series, and the continuations, that is more or less 40 books. And the rest are just beginnings. So if I manage to read these 40 books, um, and not get stressed about it. If I don't manage to do this, I don't want to feel bad. I think reading is fun. I don't want to feel like this is something I have to do, like I have to finish them. It's just something I want to. So that is my plan. If I manage to finish these books, then I would really love to start series. Um, because all the rest of the books I have unread are the first book in trilogies or series or whatever. And I don't know if I will be able to do that, or if I want to continue other series I began this year. For example, I have the Faithful and the Fallen series. It's not a trilogy. Series by John Gwynne. I want to continue, not because I was the first book I kind of like. I gave it 3 stars, so like I really liked it. For me, 3 stars is actually pretty good. 2 stars is less good, and 1 star is just fucking horrible. So yeah, 3 stars is actually really good for me. I really liked it, basically. But I don't know if I want to continue, because it has so much hype, and I don't trust myself. When something is really hyped, I don't want to read it because I don't feel like I will like it. I just don't trust hype up things, um, that at least I know of. Um, so I'm not really sure if I want to continue that series, because I might get disappointed, since everybody's just like, "Oh, it's so good, it's wonderful," and I'm like, I don't know about that. So yeah, but there's also a lot of series that I'm not really sure if I should read the first book and then review it for you and then continue the series. I'm thinking basically of Brandon Sanderson's Stormlight Archive. One of the books I want to, like, series I want to continue, is exactly that one. I have Oathbringer unread on my shelves, so I might want to read the 2 first books and review them, because I've never done that, to be honest. And I don't know if you would be interested in that. Listening to me when I talk about these massive, massive books. They would probably, if I reread them, they would probably be during the summer, because I would have more time. But I don't know. It's up to you if you want to hear about this. Also, like, I might want to do it. Am I sure? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I want to, though. But yeah. Um, this is some couple of series that maybe I want to reread, just as I have no idea what the trilogy is called, but the first book is called Bloodsong by Anthony Ryan, and I love that book. I love it so much, and I would really love to reread it. But I've heard horrible things about the rest of the series, so I'm not really sure if I want to continue it. I can do in a way, because I want to see if I would like it, and I don't know if you would be interested in just watching a review about that book. So yeah, part of my reading plans are also kind of up to you, and up to how much time I have. What I want to do this year, at least, is finishing series. That is the main plan for this year, just finishing series. And if I manage to do that, I will do the rest, basically. But I also have a lot of books to read in uni, so it's just a matter of if I have time or not, and also how much energy I have for other things than uni. As for my channel, I don't actually have that many plans. I started this as you watch on my a booktube newbie tag video, which I will link it if you want down below or somewhere. I don't know. If you, just in case you want to watch it. I just, what was I saying? I don't remember. Oh yeah, no, I do remember now. I was thinking about books. It wasn't about books, it was about my channel. So I started this channel because I want to review books, even though I'm currently just horrible at them. Um, I'm not used to saying them out loud, and it just feels weird. Like, I usually write them and they just go out in the world without me checking if there's anything just not coherent or something. So, but now that I am reviewing and actually having to edit and shit, it just feels really weird. And so my plan is also getting better at reviewing, doing more reviews so I can get better, at least filming them, you know, and talking, saying them out loud, kind of. Um, and just kind of that. Maybe do some tag videos because I think they're really fun. Some of them, at least, are really fun. And that is just basically my plan for my channel this next year. I I don't have too much apart from that. I also kind of okay. So I if I start new series, how should I say this? Like, I have 66 books. I said that. I'm really stressed because of that. So I don't know if I want to buy new books. If I buy new books, I really want to get black authors on my shelves. I have a lot of them on my Goodreads want to read list, and I'm just really excited for some of them. Like Dread Nation, I would think it was. I don't remember the name of the author, but like Zombies, like, gosh, I just want to read that. And also, was his name Adam Winter? Evan Winter? I don't remember the name. I'm sorry, but the author from Rage of Dragons, I think it's called. I also really want to read that book. Just think with things with dragons or like books with dragons make me really excited. So I just want to read that one too. And there's a couple more out there like War Girls. I'm not a sci-fi enthusiast, if you say so. But I really want to give it a try. And maybe a Rosewater too. Just a lot of books by black authors that just sound amazing. And you know, I just didn't get to buy them this year because I just had so many on my shelves and I didn't want to feel more stress. But I do want to get to them at some point. And I don't know if it would be this next year or if it would be the year after that. In any case, I do really want to read them and I'm really excited for them. I've heard really good things about them. Some of them I've heard less good things just because I have a friend that has like basically completely opposite opinions on books as me. So she didn't like that one, and I might just love it, and that's the reason I'm excited for it. For it. So yeah, just that type of books, you know, and I don't know. That's just I think that's just it. Um, I don't really have that many plans apart from that. I just wanna get books off my shelves read, and that's it. As for new releases, I have no idea about new releases. I've never checked them out, and I'm not actually interested in them so far. I also said in my newbie booktip newbie tag video that I'm mostly an older fantasy reader, so most of the series I currently read are or like I'm interested in are finished. So yeah, there's just new releases are not a big problem to me at all since the books I want to read are already out. Which is a problem kind of in a way, like reading older fantasy because sometimes you don't. There's just so like obscure books, and you just don't find them anywhere. Or if you find them, they're like so goddamn expensive. Like, why? So don't ask me about new releases because I have no idea. The videos about new releases, I don't check them out either because I'm just not that interested, to be honest. And yeah, now I think is like the end of this video. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you like, leave it a like, and if you want to stay, just subscribe, please. Or don't, if you don't want to, share with friends if you want that. If you or not, I don't know. Just leave your comments about what your reading plans are for this year or next year, I mean. And yeah, or just leave a comment of whatever you think about this video. If you think it's trash, which honestly, I wouldn't say no to that. Like, I wouldn't complain. Like, I agree. Also, that is something I should get better at, like editing and making thumbnails. But yeah, everything. I also have to find a place in my room that isn't too echoey, because well, when I'm editing, I do feel like my videos are, like, the sound changes a lot. It's not only that I am talking louder, um, but suddenly it's like very muted in a way. So I want to find a really good spot. Yeah, so I think that's just it. So bye and see you in the next one.